This, my friends, is a very tiny little fruit known as a hackberry. These were sent to me by Morgan's Garden and Apiary, which I guess they have a channel here on YouTube, so check that out if you get a little bit of time. But thank you, Morgan, for sending this to me. This is something that I've heard about. I've heard good things. Like it's a forageable sort of thing. It's a very, very hardy tree and a hardy fruit. Grows in like almost any kind of condition, but it's not something that you would of course find like commercially. But if you have it growing, like in your backyard or something, it's got a delightful taste. I hear. I've heard that this is kind of like eating like an M&M. Like if nature made M&Ms, this would be it. So I'm not sure if that really is true or not, but I will give it a try. I believe it also has the name Sugarberry, which I guess they're supposed to be pretty sweet. I think the ones that I have here are a very tiny variety, or maybe species. I think there's like a lot of different species, but this is a tiny one, and there are ones that are like a little bit bigger. Some of them actually grow to the size of an M&M, but this one, as you see, it's very, very tiny little guy right there. I'm not sure if I can break it open or not. They're rather hard, and I think they have like a little, I don't know if you can see it, but they have like a little outer shell to it. See, so there's not like a whole lot of flesh in there. There's just like a little teeny bit. And yes, I know. Clean your fingernails. Clean your fingernails. No. So here's what it looks like without the skin on it and the hair apparently. Yeah, just kind of like a little yellow orangish fruit in there. There's not like a whole lot of pulp. There's like a rather large, comparatively, seed in there. I'm not sure if I'd be able to, but the flesh seems to be adhered to it rather tightly, so I don't know if I can actually get that off. But it's about the size of like a peppercorn. Pretty tiny. And I'm not sure if like they're like a little more like juicy when you get them straight off the tree or not, but this one seems like rather powdery, but still a little bit of wetness in there as it's sticking to my finger. But yeah, enough about, I just dropped it on the floor. So enough about that, let's give it a try. If I haven't bitten into it yet, I want to see if like the skin has any taste to it. Tastes a little bit like a marble. Doesn't really taste like anything, you know, before you chew it. It does have a delightful little crunch to it. Kind of like an M&M, I guess, but far harder, much crunchier. Doesn't taste like chocolate. Morgan says that these taste like tea, and they do. They taste like black tea. Like a good black tea. Maybe with a touch of something else though, maybe a little bit of like a hawthorn taste. And hawthorns have like, I don't know, kind of appley, kind of datey, kind of sugary, kind of floral, little flavors like that. You know, rather mellow. There's no sourness to this like at all. It's just like a little crunch of sugar when you take a bite out of it. You know, if I saw these like growing, I'd pick like a handful and just kind of like bite them as like a snack as I was walking down a trail. That seems pretty nice. They are very tiny, so I'm not sure like what kind of like commercial value these would have. Probably not much, but it could be something that you can like grind down and like mix into something, like mix it into like a smoothie or grind it into a powder and put it in like baked goods or something. Put these in cookies instead of chocolate chips, like that might be something to do with it. But yeah, the flavor itself is pretty nice. Not like knocking my socks off or anything, but it's a nice subtle taste. Not as sweet as like a date, but probably as sweet as hawthorn, as sweet as a little bit sweeter than an apple, maybe a little sweeter than hawthorn, I guess. But all in all, these are really good, and most importantly is that they're fun. It's like a nice little texture to it, a nice little snack. It's not like a huge amount of flesh per fruit, of course. I do tend to gravitate towards bigger, like crazy tropical fruits and everything. But this one is not just like a boring little berry on a tree. It's got a little something extra special to it, which is kind of a nice surprise. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy these. And once again, thank you, Morgan, for sending these to me. And if you have hackberries in your yard, if you're pretty sure you got hackberries, give them a try, because it's a nice little treat that you may have growing in your backyard that you don't even realize it. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Hey, so at the end of this video, there's going to be a preview of next week's fruit, so stay tuned for that. But first, business! I want to give a shout out to all of my Patreon supporters. Patreon is how this channel happens. So if you want to help me out by giving completely voluntary contribution to my channel, check out the link that's around me right now or in the description below. Big shout out to the channel Smarter Every Day. They help me out a lot on Patreon, so if you haven't heard of them, check them out. I also have t-shirts for sale. These are available on my website, which are also in the link below. If you don't want to give me money, subscribe, click the bell, like, comment, any of that stuff. Alright, thanks so much, guys. Bye.